Hi, guys. I know this sounds awkward, but I cannot upload my videos onto my college. So, this is the whole reason why I am live streaming to try this. Hopefully, it works. What we're talking about today is respect. And what do you think about the word respect? It's different ways that people come across with the word respect because everybody has their opinions on what they feel is respect and disrespectful. How would you feel to be accepted? There's a lot of people out there that don't get accepted. Does first impression show a person is respectful or disrespectful? Well, of course. I mean, just throughout my experiences, I've had trouble at one of my jobs and I got disrespected and I felt that I got disrespected many times. So I decided to quit because I didn't feel like they wanted. The place I work at right now is very respectful of me. We all ask, how's our day and happy and just being able to get along. I mean, it's not that difficult to do. So one of the golden rules that I have learned throughout my years is through the Holy Bible NIV. The golden rule is so in everything you do to others, what you would have them do to you. Matthew 7:12. And I know a lot of people are not religious, and that's fine. This is just what I was taught. And I've always had it stuck in my mind that that was part of the respect that I needed. It also clarifies a person's character. Respect has a lot to do with characteristics. Um, One of the main points that define what respect is one thing that I found in the Encyclopedia of Ethics is the fact of appreciation of value of a person accompanied by an effect expressed in a positive manner. So when it comes to respect, to me, it's everything has a cause and an effect. So if you're positive and you're respectful, you're going to get an effect out of that. You can get a friendship out of that, or you can get a person to understand that you're not a bad person. Um, Word of thought, positive changes. Respect starts with us. All it does is start with one person, and then it goes from there. And even in our childhood, why we need respect is even in our childhood we learned. We learned by keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. We learned by taking turns, using hands instead of yelling. Even in the store, being able to just stand in line and wait your turn, or at a four-way stop. We all have to take turns because if we don't, we're going to crash. So that's why I always have the golden rule in the back of my head of, how can I be respectful towards this person today, or open up a door and just say, hey, how's it going? You know, tips on dealing with disrespectful people. You know, the best way to do that is just to take a few deep breaths. In Philosophy Times with Christopher Berglund, he explains that you need to take deep breaths. It's not worth getting upset over, and it drains your energy. It does need to be addressed because of the simple fact that, that person might not even know that they're being disrespectful. Empathize with them. Maybe they had a bad day or threw out their back like I did. But lead by example. It's all about how we do things, and if we're going to be rude, it's contagious. That person's going to be rude to this one. It's not that difficult. And if it's not your fight, let it go, shrug it off. Don't be all upset just because somebody was rude to you. One of the, how do we show respect? Well, first of all, we listen to them. Everybody needs somebody to listen to and empathize with their point of view. Maybe it's part of COVID, for crying out loud. That's a very big hot topic right now, of everybody getting mad at the people that have gotten shots and things. And sometimes we have to do that for our job. But we shouldn't have to explain why we did something, because there is no right and wrong when it comes to, COVID shots. Apologize when you're wrong. That's one thing that I've taught my kids ever since they were little, is apologize when you're wrong, because it really helps clarify your character when you can state when you're wrong. Call out the behavior, like we mentioned. It's best to call out the behavior, because sometimes people don't learn that growing up. Show gratitude. Thank the person for telling you, because not a lot of people like to tell other people about their problems or about whatever's going on to help make their day a lot brighter. Compliment their achievements. If it's a coworker, tell them, thank you for showing up today. You did a great job on this, or whatever. Just simple things like that can make a person's day. So what is respect? Why do we have to respect? And how do we respect? I hope I came through with the tips and the pointers as to why we need respect, especially in our society today. There's so much disrespect going on, and some people are acting out and shooting other people over it. I mean, that's not the way of life. But it's not that difficult just to open up the door for somebody. So my hope is that just keep it in your mind, how you treat someone else is the way that you want to be treated. And if you don't want to be treated with disrespect, then don't disrespect them. Everybody has an opinion, and we cannot compare one another for their race, for their sexual preference, or their religion, or whatever the case is. We all are different. We were made different. So let's try to respect one another, just because we are all human beings and we all are living the same life. Thank you.